right. We are here on Proxima Station, spawning on the bottom left. We have the orange Protoss player for Rival Gaming. It is Koshkii. And we have on the other side the Terran, purple Terran player for LDLC. It is Miyako. Well, what will we see right now? Python on the back of the minerals. Reaper wall is already on the way for Koshkii here. So what's the meta right now between these two players as they faced each other in a PvP last finals of the FSL SC2? What will be now the style that Miyako will choose and what Koshkii will choose to do in this PvT instead of facing another Protoss player? So it's gonna be very tense to know what happens. But we have very good players right now in this best of 5. So guys, I want the hype. I want the Twitter to have the FSL SC2 hashtag trending right now for this amazing match to come. 2 probes on that gas, as standard as the build order can be. Racks being built on the wall as well. So, well, Koshkii style, don't die. This is really a good way to start a best of 5. If you start with that mindset, well, no gases here. This is what Koshkii sees. So basically, she assumes straight out of it, the scout. Well, this is a command center after the barracks here. This is sort of safe because the map is a little bit bigger than the others. And now look at this, the micro with the SCVs, making sure this probe is not harassing too much that little SCV. And now that double team up on these guys. And is it gonna be enough to take it out? Yes. 1 for 1. First blood is for Koshkii here, the Marine cut there. And basically, Koshkii knows that it's a Marine and not a Reaper. So basically, if she wants to go for a more tech indulge build order, she could totally go for it and skip the Mothership Core instead. Getting that Nexus down though, she could probably get that Robo a little quicker, or even Stargate if she wants to play Adept Phoenix here. So let's see, maybe Twilight because she likes to play as well some sort of other stuff. We'll see. As Miyako is denying that tech building side here, we have another pylon built there, and will we see the tech building now or not? Yes, we have a Robo. And she skipped the Mothership Core to have it really a little bit quicker. We have no units though, as this SCV scrambled a little bit the build order from Koshkii here, is what she was aiming for by that little attack on the side. Factory planted down here, command center morphing into an orbital command double gas. This is a great start for Miyako here in this best of 5. Mothership Core being researched, we have more Marines on the way. And I'm eager to see what sort of build Koshkii will come with. Twilight Council straight after that. I'm curious, DT drops? Adepts drops? Just straight out mass amounts of observers to just scout any sort of medivacs with mines in it, because it could be the way as well. Third command center already in this game. Miyako set herself very well. And look at this bunker in the high ground, making sure nothing's gonna happen. Well, no, deciding to cancel it. She definitely thinks that nothing can happen right now. Tech lab on the factory. Will it be tanks? Will it be something else? We'll see that in a few moments as this adept is running through that base. Gonna meet the wall, gonna meet the reactor on the barracks as he's not gonna scout the right timing right now. So, well, this adept doesn't know if this reactor has morphed in just right now. No. And now she knows, but she doesn't have any clue if it's morphing. And look at this, great timing to switch up the buildings, waiting for the adept to come forth. This is what she was waiting for here. Getting the prism and DT drops are on the way. We have 2 more gates morphing in, or warping in rather, 3 more gates in total, making it 4. So when the prism is going to be at the opponent's base, she's going to be able to warp in more DTs. But look at this, Miyako with the great information, or well, rather the great reading, game sense. She's going to get the Raven and be completely safe about this. And look, even the scan is telling her, well, DT, Twilight and Robotics Facility, an observer there. It just means that I'm gonna get DT dropped at some point. 2 Hellions here to try and force some micro out of it and try to probably take some probes there or even there, but I don't think so because the Mothership Core will be covering that area up with the pylons, but there's no pylons in front here, so she can basically hold position there, the Hellions, and be like intercepting all the probes coming the way. 3rd Nexus on the way, Prison morphing in, warping in the phase mode. Ravens there. What happens now? As we see Hellions, as I told you earlier, guys, as I've missed the action. 8 probe kills, that's a lot of damage on these guys. And look at this, the first few DTs not warped at the warp prism, but instead at home to defend this sort of aggression, because 12 SCVs, 12 probes taken rather. This is a huge damage. Good micro here from Miyako, making sure that she macros at home at the same time, not only microing the Hellion. Now time to pull back. This is not what you want left, and now these two DTs back in this prism are gonna do wonders, but maybe Miyako is already expecting that up. We don't have the Raven around though. Where is the Raven? What is the Raven? I think it was there though. I didn't see like if there was any sort of damage, and I missed that action completely. So well, DT's there sniping some stuff in this base, and now it's the payback time for Koshkii. As everything is, oh look at this, one scan that is really well placed. Oh, this could have been very damaging for them, but look at this, the DTs are doing, oh no, the turret dies even if after the completion. Second scan for that DT, and more DTs warped in there. Koshkii is taking a serious advantage out of that position, denying the mining and taking as many SCVs as she's lost probes in the earlier engagement with 2 Hellions. And now it's all about Koshkii's management to deal with the rest of these units. And now, well, we have a turret, but we don't have any units left. So what is the plan for Miyako? She's like, well, I'm gonna have to work with the reprod here and work with what the barracks and factory will give me as units. But for now, look at this, Viking Langdon, to make sure that this is not gonna be the end. For now, 12 SCVs taken down, and we'll have a medevac drop very soon with 2 Widow Mines. Is that observer still there? Yes, it is. And on the other side, we still have a damage output with this DT. This prism coming back, probably gonna try to take damage here, but we have the medevac here ready to go. This is what we do here. This command center is gonna die in a few moments. Look at this. Widow Mines gonna get taken down by this. Oh, not even. She can burrow there because no. Okay. Well, the 2 overcharges are enough because, well, the DTs and the observer was misplaced. So basically, photon cannon straight out as a reaction. Double DTs there. This is now, oh, 12 more SCVs taken down. Wow. Miyako is in a very bad stance right now. All she needs to do is to mule back some and try to do an economic pullback here, but we have 3 command centers that will do the job here. More and more units, but we have more workers on Koshkii's side. We have 3 mules, but will that be enough to sustain another economic pullback from Miyako? We'll have Widow Mines called, we have, well, mine medevacs, marines, a pretty standard composition if you ask me, because there's going to be adepts and probably archons as well. So basically the stuff will be hard to counter. We'll have to focus down some units, some key units, and try to dodge the adepts with the glades, probably researching at any moment. So no, it's the charge instead. So well, robotics bay to be called. Will it be Colossi alongside the Archon force for where the mine drop? We have a photon cannon here in every base, I think. Yeah. Basically, Koshkii is ready for everything. Every sort of burrowing Widow Mine attack will not do any harm to her, and this is what Miyako face in a short moment. As she will see this pylon, she'll see the cannon, she'll be probably pulling back the medevac and not dropping anything. Look at this. Well, this is not the time. Probably still dropping and hoping to have a good hit off on this one. 4 probes taken down, and this is already good. 5 probes in total with 2 Widow Mines saving that one though. And no, it's not gonna happen. This overcharge is gonna take the last hit of him. And well, 3rd command center being planted on the low ground here. We have enough saturation on 2 bases. Now we have to take that 3rd base and make SCVs mine on that one, because this one's gonna run out of minerals pretty soon. We'll have mules. Oh, look at this, it's oversaturated a little bit, but that's okay. We have mules. Mules are alright. No harassments left right now for Miyako. She's gonna have to pull back that medevac there, and well, she's gonna scout, well, another cannon. I'm really interested because there's like not much units in total, but she's gonna get Void Rays as well, and DTs, Stalkers, and every sort of unit is in the base. So I think she has a lot of high supply, high maintenance units. And what the fuck? What the fuck? That's actually a good counterplay. That's actually brilliant here. Oh no, two Widow Mines more dead in this. But that's actually brilliant counterplay. Yamato and buff battle cruisers and liberators as well. There's no anti-air in that composition. There's nothing. And all the DPS from the battle cruisers can spread. And this is already where it micro starts. Look at this. Blink back in the main. Oh no, oh no! Yeah! Good job here taking out that one. Wow, OP! Wow, OP, XD. My god. Another blink here with the command center. The battle cruiser there, taking a couple more probes. Good job though. That's a lot of harassment done with this only unit here. We have a Stargate pumping out Void Rays, but look, this is already working wonders of harassment, because this is damaging a lot of Stalkers. Even if these guys are taking damage, they'll be able to counter that. And I think they can snipe even some pylons there. So this one's gonna die down. Did this one come back home? Drops there with more Widow Mines. No, Koshkii taking the 4th here at this gold base, which is really, how to say, cocky to do so, because, well, it is a very open spot to attack. You have all the paths open, all the paths are open to make yourself a victim by a Terran player who harasses a lot like Miyako. So let's see, 4th command center on the way to the 4th base. We'll have Miyako still pumping up battle cruisers, and we have Stalkers and yet more Void Rays probably in production for Koshkii here. Supply blocked at 169 supply. Double scans here to see what happens. Colossi there, we have Archons as well. So let's see, 5th base by Koshkii here, and look, it does a cute smile overall. So now I want to know, where are the battle cruisers, where are the Widowmen? Oh, look at this! Interesting. 3 probes taken down, and a couple more here, 6 in total, and these guys are gonna burrow some more, taking a couple more, and this is where you want to go back from. Good job taking 8 probes away from the equation of the economy from Koshkii, and we have a 5th command center on the high side of the map, top left. 6th and 7th command center pumping out as many SCVs as possible, and probably battle cruisers wreaking havoc in that base. This is well done to harass on that side, and I think if the battle cruiser harass is being done well, she can totally pull back and get the supply advantage she would need to take the game back head on. All this Stalker force will probably perish, and now she has to pull back in the dead space area so that the ground units cannot reach these battle cruisers, and this is too late for the units to come there. Now all she got to do is to basically drop and even harass that base if she knows about it, but that's not the case right now. These battle cruisers are really doing the job. Blink is about to be researched, and well, this is a good first game of that best of 5. Good job on getting all these battle cruisers down. More missile turrets there. Sensor tower as well, and this is a good push here. You need to come back, Miyako, and defend this, because right now this is a force that you need to hold. There's no thing else but Widow Mines and probably a couple Marines there, so command center being destroyed, taking that rock away. What will you do, Miyako, right now? I think you need to pull back here, or just attack pylons by pylons and take the bases when your opponent is not at home. Good job by Koshkii by taking all the Widow Mines one by one and making sure. Oh, recall being called straight. Well done here, provoking that recall. Now she can blink back away, and now this is where the defense comes into play. We have 5 battle cruisers, and now she can actually build up more that force of high air units here. More and more battle cruisers to come by. This turret is gonna perish, but look at this army supply. It's almost even right now, and Miyako is actually getting up a better stance by having as many battle cruisers as this. Keeps on producing the 3x3, the +1 air upgrades are on the way. More starports are being planted down, more orbital commands, and now all she needs to do is to get more planetaries, and this is what she's doing right now, getting even more with this Like, this is very hard for Protoss to push these planetary fortresses because, well, what can you really do? Oh, she locked her Archons there with the recall. Oh, wow, this is a lot of supply locked in one place. And now she's picking him up with the Warp Prison. But yeah. This is a stale situation right now in the game. Miyako can build up her battlecruiser count, but what can be very damaging is feedback from Templars. And look at this. This army supply will be threatening, but maybe not enough, as she'll be putting down a point defense drone with the Raven and probably go for it with the rest of the battlecruisers. As she's packing out, the Archons are doing a good amount of damage, though taking out the rest of the units with the Yamato cannons. These battlecruisers took a lot of damage, and this is not the moment to perish here. Look at this. A move here from Koshkii, taking out all the Terran defenses here, blinking underneath the battlecruisers. Now Miyako has to repair everything and take down all this Stalker army, but it's not enough. There's nothing left in that ground for her. All the battlecruisers are perishing, 15 SCV, 16 in total, taken down in that engagement. Miyako has no army supply left to handle this situation. Look at this, Koshkii just now is pushing atop of that ramp, getting into the main base and natural. This is actually really damaging. GG call. Koshkii takes game number 1. Alright, spawning on the bottom left. Sorry about that, guys. It's like, it's live, it's casted live from replays, but yeah, it happens, stuff like that happens. We have spawning on the bottom left of Cactus Valley, the orange Protoss player for Rival Gaming is Koshkii. And we have on the other side the Terran player for Team LDLC playing as the purple Terran. It is Miyako. Game number 2 here. Koshkii is leading 1-0, getting the barracks here, and well, who needs a minimap? I'm just gonna cast from there. No joking there. The scouts are being thrown down. Hope you guys don't mind this too much though. First scout on that side of the map. If she doesn't see any wall there, she could probably pull back and be like, well, it's not happening, so I can probably scout the other location. Nexus being planted down there for Koshkii. Barracks is finished here on Miyako's side, and we have the 3 SCVs on that gas getting the orbital command, and now the command center is going to follow up in a short moment when the 300 minerals after the marine are going to be mined in. Probe is there. Gonna scout last though, Miyako, and Miyako, I don't think she started to scout because she didn't get a Reaper, but probably will want to know when this probe will come up her base, and this is what will give her the information. If this probe comes up a little bit late, like 2:30 or 2:40, this could actually mean that she's being scouted last, which means that instead with the location of that probe, oh well, she's just gonna cross it. She's just gonna cross it with the SCV, so that's gonna be fine for Miyako here. She's gonna know that there's no probe here at that timestamp, so well. We have on the other side Koshkii getting that Adept and Mothership Core, though she could delay it totally because it's a Marine, but she doesn't know about that yet. Koshkii knows that the spot where Miyako is there. Getting that second gas is important in the build order, getting that factory afterwards, and now it's all about Miyako scouting there. Mothership Core is there, no Reaper to be afraid of, but the Adept, the first one Adept is gonna scout on the base. Seeing what happens here. There's only one Marine scouted down, so basically, yeah, it's all about now what will Miyako do, getting that star part and double Hellion as previously we've had in the first game. That actually showed off a good micro site from Miyako that took off 12 workers with that only Hellion harass, and this is a force to be reckoned with when you're Miyako and you're actually exploiting that very well. This could put a Koshkii ahead in this best of 5 in a dangerous situation and panic a little bit, messing up the build order and probably creating more and more mistakes. So now Koshkii getting the pylon. There are no pylons on the natural, so basically no overcharge. When these 2 Hellions are gonna come up and deal some havoc, well, you can't stream hack now, Miyako. That's too bad. So sad about that. Oh, getting into the main base, there's gonna be the Mothership Core intercepting these Hellions. Good job on the overcharge here. Intercepted. This is what you want. These 2 Hellions are just nothing, are just doing nothing right now and just taking so much damage that they're just gonna take 1 probe or 2 probes away. Though this is really annoying to micro against though when you're having adepts and all. Look at this, good micro takes, oh no, this, oh, double Hellion back, and now it's the second path of mastery here. More micro to come back, and we have Widow Mines on the way for Miyako here. Dealing damage is important right now, getting a very good amount of damage, and if Koshkii doesn't wall up that force field here, oh no, look at this micro on both sides, this is really interesting. I would look at FPS view right now. Look at this. More gateways to be pumped after the robotics facility. 2 observers are chilling there, taking a T together, getting a wall here for Miyako is important not to get run by any sort of adept pressures. Saving the 300 minerals on that command center that she was about to build. I think it was a mistake though. But no, okay, she's getting the fusion core and engineering bay again. Okay, this is interesting to say the least. Will it be Liberator range instead of battle cruisers or even battle cruisers again? In either case, I'm happy to see what happens. Observer getting there, getting the wall to be seen here. Miyako is a little bit ahead in sort of a worker unit. Well, with the 2 mules, it evens it out. So actually, I have the old counters, right? If I do, no, don't recall. It's Alt. I don't recall how it works in the standard overlay. Oh shit! No, shit! No. Me messing with this. Well, too good, too good. Saved up this. I will not try to mess up with this anymore. Okay, Raven here trying to do some damage, meeting the overcharged pylon on the south of that main base. Koshkii is holding off and having a good vision of the map. No observers there to scout what happens. Stalker's not having the range to shoot that up, and well, 4 Widow Mines in that medevac, probably doing the same job here, but there's no observers here? There's no observers. Oh crap. Or am I just blind? No, the observers are there. So basically when these guys are coming up. Oh, the good hit here. 8 probes taken down. This is a lot. This is a good lot. No resieging there, but the DPS from the 2 immortals would solve that problem up. This observer is now coming on that side of the map, and she's probably gonna have to reburrow out, take the mines down. But no, basically she's just gonna fly away with the medevac. 14 probes in total, and in the same time we've had that harassment with the Raven. 15 probes in total taken down with that single harassment with 4 with the mines and the Raven. Well played by Miyako here, abusing the position. Miyako goes for battle cruisers once more, getting the Yamato cannon, and look at this. This guy will be dreadful. Look, he's just gonna spawn there, be like, woohoo, just attack in the main base or in the natural. Well, this is the choice of the main base, and look at this. I think Koshkii is like, well, again, this thing is there again. And now getting that cannon down means that she's gonna be fine. Oh, look at this, overcharge is here. Now taking that pylon can be easily done with that DPS, and I think that she'll be able to do so just in time before it actually is critical. And I think that Stalker will deal with that last hit point, yeah. On the other side, Koshkii is like, I'm not sure I want to face this anymore, so well, let's go for a good push here. I don't want to face this army anymore. And if you Yamato cannon this prism, oh, no push, it means that this is over almost. So yeah, getting more BCs is the key here, and waiting for the opponent to just crash under the wall and the pressure here. Well played by Miyako, defending like a god with the battle cruisers, and this is a lot of the plays that we like to see at the FSL here. Original build orders, and this is how to take away a Protoss. Go for BCs. Protoss goes for Kaitos, well, go for BCs yourself. See the result, getting that mothership core out here, spreading this Widow Mines. It's a good decision here, because you don't want everything in one spot. Well, once these 2 observers can be taken down, she can probably just burrow everywhere she wants. So now nothing really can be done in that situation for Koshkii. She just has to pull back home, because she doesn't have any sort of supply to take down all the Widow Mines and the battle cruisers here. She doesn't have a +2 attack or a plus upgrade, and well, Prisms back here in the game, and now we'll have 2 battle cruisers here, more Widow Mines to defend, but we have Widow Mines dropped in that base. It's gonna deal a lot of damage if it's not seen. Look at this, well reacted by Koshkii here. Losing still a lot of probes. I think that's gonna be a good amount. And now look at this, taking 1 drone damage. Oh, actually pulled back and well played here, microing somewhere else. This is really interesting to see that. Denying that mining time, this is a lot of trouble here that Miyako is going through. And on the other side, Koshkii is not reacting with anything. Basically, this is taking all of the micro that she can right now to counter that. And the blink forward with, oh, nice job on the feedbacks there. Well, look at that. Oh my god. This Widowmane is gonna save this Battle Cruiser's day, and this is maybe gonna be enough. Oh, boom! This Archon will probably be enough to take it down though. Actually, it's gonna be, no, yeah. It was tense, but it's not even close. 1k2 for Miyako, 4 command centers in total. Well, more army to be attacking with from here on that side. Scouted by Miyako. Yeah, better decision to not plant that command center down. Oh crap, there's so many Widow Mines. But there's not enough battle cruisers there. But on the other side, there's a huge harassment in the main base. Recall being there. Well, this is the job that Miyako wanted done. You can TP home now. There we go, taking the mothership, be like, well, I'm off guys, my job's done here. Taking that bunker out wasn't that much of a trouble here. This one one was already enough. Miyako was like, well, I don't like you, Archon. Get down. Okay, command center morphing into orbital command. Koshkii taking that third base. Well, there's lots of things that Miyako did right by harassing here, but I'm not sure that this is the end. Once more, so many things to be attacked in this main base. You could probably take these pylons out and be like, well, you don't build any more units. But this prism is there back in the game. And now it's already a comet, sort of, to that attack. And now what Miyako needs to do is to spread these Widow Mines once more. Or even snipe the prism with a good I'm not sure about that because good micro forth and back with the battle cruisers. This one's gonna die though. No, it's not blinked back, and they are just suffering so much damage from this assault. But look at this, 5 battle cruisers is enough to take all the air units away. I mean, all the anti-air units away, and this is not enough stalkers to hold off these battle cruisers. There's so much on Miyako's side. Good repairs though with the SCVs on the low ground being sniped by the Zealots, but now you have to pull back because Koshkii, you don't have any more air units, and this is almost already the end from that. Koshkii taking a supply, good supply of SCVs out of that BC harass, but she doesn't have any air units left. She has 6 stalkers, and this is the opportunity Miyako uses to attack on that third base. This is the moment to remove all the production possibility from your opponent, and this is what she's gonna do in about a second. Double Yamato would be on these stalkers, and look at this. Good micro back and forth here. Let's go for POV once more. That POV not showing much though. Okay, the BCs are doing some damage, but yeah. And this is Diva's announcer. Okay, 5 SCVs, 5 probes on Koshkii's sides died, 3 stalkers warped in, and I think this is signing the game number 2 on Miyako's side. She can just blink back and just deal so much more damage there. Yeah, taking that probe out, I mean, the stalker out. With that only single BC here, the +2 attack for the stalkers is not enough here. Miyako's just making so much damage with these BCs. This is impressive. PVT BCs. New meta here. Planetary Fortress on that 4th base. Well, this BC is doing the job. Let's be honest. Well, time to pull back. We've done our jobs. And how many BCs do we have in total? How many units? We have 4 BCs, 4 Widow Mines, and 58 SCVs. So well, it's still okay, huh? Nothing. Oh my god. I think that soon there she'll be running out of these minerals and these ones as well, so she'll probably have to pull all the probes there instead, and this is gonna be a bad situation for Koshkii, as she's lost a lot of probes. So well, more BCs, more Widow Mines, more Hellions, and Void Ray +1, +3, and Storm on the research. Well, Koshkii is like a little bit of the panic, I think. It is the SCV force pushing as well. Well, burrow all these guys and make sure that you get a good engagement here. This is the goal. Look at these guys just dying out from the splash damage here. The splash is also put on the SCVs as well. So well, all died, but the only air units are there. GG, well played, casted by Koshkii. Miyako takes game number 2 here. We have spawning on the bottom right of Paladino Terminal for that best of 5 game number 3. The orange Protoss player for Rival Gaming is Koshkii. And we have on the other side the Terran, purple Terran for Team LDLC is Miyako. SCV is being casted there, of course. And we have no technical issues anymore, so we can get casting right on that third game. What will both players do? And I see that first SCV straight after the supply depot here, and I feel that a good proxy Reaper will come forth. We had the refinery almost completed, so it's all about micro now. Mike Rowe, a good guy if you ask me. Now it's about Koshkii's scout there. She'll probably scout in time to see that there's nothing. And well, when you know there's nothing, you know there's a Reaper coming in your base at any moment. But Koshkii goes for an aggressive build herself. Will she get a second gate behind her, or will she go for only one gate, cyber core, and the tech building? Well, we don't know about that yet. But she doesn't even scout, she just goes for that proxy location, so she doesn't know that there's gonna be a proxy Reaper coming her way. This is this is so much luck for Miyako right now, as Koshkii decided not to scout. Getting that Nexus down? No, she's probably scouting out to see if there's like a SCV, and SCV just trying to... Oh, or even brain another incoming SCV, tricking them, like thinking like you're gonna expand. But even then, second pylon being planted down there with the proxy pylon, and here, there's no units, there's nothing. There's gonna be a Reaper free to attack. Second building is a factory here. This Reaper is gonna totally wreck the base of Koshkii here with good micro. If she can manage that micro with the Reaper, she'll be taking 5 or 6 probes out of the harassment and follow up with that factory. She could probably lift it up, plant it up there, and build Widow Mines and be like, well, good luck dealing with that. Get a proxy's target down, but we have no units. We have a Mothership Core researching, but is it gonna be enough? There's gonna be so much time before it gets there, so she can actually kill 2 or 3 probes with the right micro here. Okay, getting one down is the goal. One down already. First person. Good look at this micro. Koshkii getting the adept. This is not a safe standard to play from now, and we have the production kinking it back. We have Cyclone and Reaper now. Another probe taken down. That's a good job by this Reaper. 2 kills in total right now. This is worth it, denying some of the mining time from them. And well, Koshkii says, yeah, that was the main gain probe, you know. Yeah, the one in the natural, probably, yeah. Cyclone now accompanying 2 Reapers. Well, this is gonna be tough to hold. We have only one overcharge available once it gets to 50 energy, and now we have on the other side the Oracle building. Which one will come up on top? The double Reaper with the Cyclone, or will it be instead? Oh my god, 3 DPS, and now we'll see how Koshkii will deal with that. Get this probe pulled back in the mineral here, while on the other side there's the Oracle ready to go. I love FPS, first person though, yeah. Okay, now time to come back with double Cyclones, and it's time to snipe. that Mothership Core. No overcharge can be called, and I think it will die if it doesn't go... yeah. Yeah, Mothership could not die if the overcharge was casted, but it means that there's no defense on that side, which means, oh my god, this one can be taken away and would be dealing so much damage, but this probe is gonna die. Though, there's no defense there. The Oracle is free to go for some SCV kills there, but there's nothing. There's really nothing here. So which one will come up on top? There's 8 probes taken away. Look at this. Double Cyclone is making the job here. And now all that Miyako has to do is to come back. Oh, is that a ghost? It is a ghost. Taking that Mothership card down, and look at this, look at the supply. 11 workers to 13, but this Oracle doesn't have any energy remaining. It's gonna have to wait 25 energy last at max. GG, well played. Miyako takes game number 2 on that. Spawning on the bottom right of Abyssal Reef. This is the Protoss player, down 1-2 in this best of 5. It is the orange Protoss player from Rival Gaming, Koshkii. On the top left of Abyssal Reef, the Terran that lost in the final season 2 as a PvP player in the PvP in the finals, but now plays Terran as her main race. Now leading 2-1 against the champion of season 2. It is Miyako. Will it be match point now? This is what I want you to guess, guys. Hashtag FSLSC2. Make sure to voice yourself out, even in the chat. Koshkii needs the cool cats, and Miyako the Kappas. Make sure to make yourself be heard on who you're cheering for. Because, well, both players need it right now. Barracks being called after the refinery, which means an earlier Reaper, which means Koshkii is gonna have to deal with some early pressure down there. The chat's being a little bit lively now. Come on, Koshkii, Terran 2 OP probes are their poisons supporting the Protoss mates. No love for Miyako. I'm sad, man. Sad. And PJ Salt. Your heart is torn once more. Your senpai or a Koshkii? Is it a hard choice? I think it is, Grizzly. Reaper is being called first. We have the cybernetics core. I was about on the right syllable, but yeah. Command center not denied by this probe, and now look at it. The Taser hits the SCV, and now it's all about the action. Will the drill beat the Taser? This is the question we're all gonna find an answer for in 5 seconds. And the drill is scared, is scary apparently. So yeah, double drill. Reaper's taking that probe out peacefully, probably getting that SCV back to mining, getting the factory just beneath it, and Koshkii getting that Nexus in the back, getting the Mothership core as soon as possible, seeing the Reaper with the Proberto that just died. Proberto. Simon's definitely Terran, and if you don't know who Simon is, I'd advise you to watch Koshkii's stream. Wow, hard to just concatenate both syllables, you know. Getting the Mothership car out, getting the Reaper not doing any sort of damage, but yeah, the scale is down, there's no tech building planted down, the Nexus is there. Well, right now it's all about how annoying this Reaper can be. Taking another probe out will be a good deal here. Taking it out, it's good. The Adept is scouted. Well, time to go back. Not gonna bother with this sort of harassment anymore. Robotics facility in the back, so basically it's gonna be sort of the same stuff that we've seen past games, as we've seen DT drops in the first game. So is it back to the meta of the first game in this best of 5, where Koshkii won against the BC style from Miyako? Senpai's love, yeah. Okay, Reaper coming back in the base. Twilight Council's been planted down. And what this overcharge for here? No, it's totally seen. Two probes more. This Reaper has 4 kills, yeah, totally. So well, I think the Reaper comes there, then the overcharge was triggered, so she did the whole way around. And now there's one more overcharge, but will it be enough? I think that if she calls it right now, she'll be able to react. Yeah, well, that's what she's hoping for, basically. So another overcharge, so basically she could push with Marines and Widowmine here with the medevac coming pretty soon. Reaper is saved, 5 kills in total. This is very damaging to Koshkii's economy there, so we have an observer there, probably in prevention for some stuff like Widowmine drops that we could see, and we have the DT Shrine up there. Like game number 1, we have the medevac with 2 Widowmines, not Marines, so maximum saves on the core units of the Bioforce that Terran armies could have. And well, we have the Reaper still provoking a trigger alert on that first base to make sure that Koshkii reacts to that instead of reacting to what's in the natural. She's gonna have enough. Oh, boom! This one died. That good projection though. Double Widowmine drop. Oh, is it gonna deal some damage? No. This one's gonna pull back. Get back in the drop, go out, and probably chase them down once more. Well, now the deal is about these observers. Oh, second overcharge being called down. Now you can go on the bottom because you know there's no mana left on this one, and now it is time to pull back the drones somewhere else. Well played, Miyako, making sure that your opponent is in a bad stance. Taking off that Widowmine hit on that mothership core. Well played, you can just come back in the medevac now. And on the other side we have the rest of the army, lots of marines, barracks morphing with tech labs here, so we'll have a little bit of marauder forces. Yeah, this Widowmine has been taken down with these 2 observers here, but we have scouted as Miyako that there's a DT Shrine here with the previous drop, so basically what she will need to do is to get that working alongside turrets here. So now she's probably anticipating that warp prism, and that's a good job. Tank there, double turrets being planted down immediately. Well done as a reaction. Now Marine's gonna scout at the 3rd base. If there's something that he will find a joyful announcement that there's gonna be something. Of course, Liberator on that side though, there's no props there. Did he just take care of everything? I missed a lot of action though. Oh, this spot is so OP, like you can't reach that out if you don't have the mothership core. And she can't really take that out of the main base, because then the Liberator will move and get in there. Well, no possibility of actually microing back. So while these probes are there doing nothing, and all that she needs to do is to put them there instead. But look at this, the prism is going forward. Well, you see all the turrets, you're like, well, I can't really do anything at that stance. I'm just gonna try to deal as much damage as possible. And here's a lot of marines waiting for me. The prism is gonna come back undamaged and scattered by all the marines and the DTs alongside that. So well, now it's all about the time. Well, DTs will snipe that last marine that was scouting the 3rd base. Oh my! Liberator here doing the damage on that gas. The overcharge is gonna take it out, but she still couldn't mine from that base, and now, well, she can. The Liberator was taken out. Viking here chasing for the warp prism. Boop. Double gas on that 3rd nexus. We'll have no tech continuation, no Templar archives or robotics bay here. We still have 3 gates, 4 gates, so it's how to say, it's sort of a scramble right now for Koshkii as she's trying to get that second the 3rd base economy running. This is the time Miyako chooses to go for a hardcore frontal push here. And if she's reactive with the army, she could see the cloak unit moving forward, and these tanks will be scouted by this DT. Well played here. Koshkii gets the information, is gonna gear up on that 3rd base, probably gonna build up some more pylons to get the overcharges casted. And on the other side, probably Koshkii is planning for I'd say Miyako is planning for a drop or Liberator harass, so that could be very damaging as well. Okay, everything is being on the spot here. Liberator's there to siege up that location. Everything is ready and set up on that side, but there's lots of units on Miyako's side and not enough on Koshkii's side, unfortunately, I think. So there's only one or couple Archons. The DT is going to try to take away on the damage, but there's going to be a Raven. I've seen it in the production tab, and we've seen on the other side some SCVs taken away by DTs there with the one that was guarding that 3rd base location. And then the push is coming here forward, taking one of the DTs down. The second DT is out. Zealots one by one tanks sieging up. Koshkii, you have to go back here. You can't really save any sort of units here. They all are taking insane amount of damage, even though you're taking all the marines out. There's not enough to sustain the damage left. This This is actually a massacre right now. Miyako's just taking a good lead in this game on 2 bases, only against 3. This force with tanks and Liberator Viking is enough in itself to take... Oh, look at this. This DT is being a hero here, but that's not enough, unfortunately. Look at this. Well, Koshkii's defense is there, but she's gonna have to be wary of eventual drops, because if she focuses all at the same point, Miyako is gonna see that, and she's probably gonna exploit that fact. DT out, and the more she wastes as DT onto this Terran army, the more Miyako is on the lead, because she'll have an upper hand in terms of army as she takes trades forth and forward. We have maybe a convincing march to victory here from Miyako, maybe considering that third point that she needs to end up that best of 5, but right now still DTs are a threat. The Raven is there, and now there's almost nothing to mine out from these bases. Well, Miyako is taking a convincing lead right now. So how will Koshkii make it back in this situation? Since there's no harassment on that side, the path is blocked here with all these units, and now Miyako is just having a freeway entrance in Koshkii's base right now. She's actually sieging up on 2 against 2 bases. This is actually way too much right now. With all these forces, she could actually go forward and attack, and that would be enough. Actually, the tank sieging up is already overproof in itself. She can't really go forward. This tank is gonna catch it up. Boom! The probe goes down, but there's nothing that Koshkii can do aside from guarding that up with that only pylon there. Well, turret being called here. Sieging up with the Liberator, the tank damage here being called here. Oh my god. The steam pack on the Bioforce here. Miyako going with a huge amount of bio units. GG! Well played! Miyako takes game number 4.